Dwayne Michael Carter Jr., the guy that had the rap game in a chokehold for years, with a crazy mixtape run where he would bully these rappers, going as far as dropping a freestyle on Adele's beats. Yes, the white Joan dropped the Carter 6. I'm not gonna lie, I was also a Wayne stan too. When he got the skater funny clothes and shit, I was like, he doing this for fashion. When he put the tattoos in the face, I was like, individuality. When he transitioned into rock, I was like, ooh, he taking a stand for music. And the internet came around, and I realized maybe this is not the GOAT that I was looking up to. It became more clear that he was a self-centered piece of shit, saying how he didn't listen to his peers, he don't listen to nobody, saying that racism don't exist just because he was treated fairly. How little to no respect you have for the culture that you influencing. This album proved was how he always had a creative mind to put words together, but no will to make an improvement in his music. He just don't want to. I ain't gonna lie. To go deeper into his art, to create a little more substantial content. Even in his most introspective songs, he talking about the gungo, my dick is, eat the pussy like. Very impressive how far of a career he had, just talking about fellatio. But let's talk about how this Let Down by Kendrick showed who he really was. He was always giving whatever he wanted by everybody. Ain't no way you really thought you was gonna get a performance just because you was from New Orleans, motherfucker. Manny Fresh would have gave us a better show. But because you was catered to since you was a kid, then you thought that was your place to have and whatever. Yo, come on, yo, but if you get your dumb ass out of here, that only shows how entitled you are. Because you was trying to manipulate the narrative, talking about, oh yeah, I was robbed. You know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there, whatever. Let's talk about the Carter 6, though. To me, it sounded like the season finale of the Carters, where he fully made the transition, the mixtape era Wayne, dropping bar after bar and punchlines, slowly making the transition into the rock persona that he adopted. If he would have gotten the Super Bowl performance, celebratory type stuff. But because the cards played out the way they played out, now he looks salty, and now we're misled. The perception is not the same. What was he thinking when he did this shit? But because of the state of hip-hop we in right now and the shift that Kendrick caused, we can see it for what it is. The creative gun bars, all the fellatio bars are not working no more. And let's be clear, the production has been consistent with his whole career. Let's not act like he didn't have some fire tracks and some corny-ass beats, but that was because the witty bars and verses were the ones driving the whole project before. The producer ain't fucked this one up. Nope. His whole career has been based on witty punchlines and double entendres. It just always worked for him. Not this time, though. Why? You should ask. Funny you should ask. Well, as an evolved, seasoned rapper, musician, artist, or whatever you want to call him, we are not seeing the evolution in him. He has not evolved to nothing but the same Wayne when we was 15 or 12 or 13. This nigga said, I almost tripped on my dick because it's too long. Nigga said my gun go, ah! But let's really talk about it, though. The Jay-Z's of the world went from the drug dealer bars to the general wealth god that's empowering the people. Nas, he went from the street dude in the corner to the father figure in Life is Good. Kendrick Lamar went from the traumatized kid in a mad city to a fully emotionally healed person in Mr. Morale. What do we get from Carter 6 20 years after he first started rapping? Cocaine bars, dick bars, eating pussy bars. Come on now. Ultimately, what I gather from the Carter 6 is this nigga ain't learned shit about life. And it's a legacy that sadly he's passing on to his mentee Drake. As we can see in his latest song with Yeat, Doghouse. Well, it has been 10 years since he started running the rap game, and he's still talking about Molly, shaking ass, and drugs at a club at his old age. This all said and done, all I'm hoping as a ex-Wayne's fan is that he hit rehab for a little bit and maybe come back and make the greatest comeback since Soulja Boy. I would hate to think that he's gonna go down like Eminem. He's still the GOAT to me, but he could have an immaculate record, but no, he want to drop Music to Be Murdered By and all these other projects that's not amounting to nothing in his catalog. I feel like if Lil Wayne wouldn't have dropped the Carter 6, he would have left with a immaculate catalog. Niggas could have left 40 and 0. You feel me? Instead, they want to keep dropping ass music. But let's see what he comes with next time. Maybe he just trolled us this time and he's going to have something better next time. Let's hope so.